If you've ever wanted to have a nice way of showing the currently playing song, let your chat skip to the next one, or other things related to music, the VLC SAMMI extension might be the right one for you. If you already know what all these things are, probably skip to the next chapter, but for those who aren't in the know, let me explain. VLC is an open source media player that can be used to play local files, usually songs. SAMMI is a free program that can take events, usually from streaming sites like Twitch and YouTube, and do things inside of OBS. The VLC SAMMI plugin lets VLC and SAMMI talk to each other. Before we get into the plugin itself, you'll need to prepare both VLC and SAMMI. This isn't necessarily a SAMMI setup tutorial, so I'll direct you to their website, which has detailed instructions. On the VLC side of things, you'll need to get the web server running. To do this, go into Tools, then Preferences, and turn on the All button. Then go into Main Interfaces and make sure the web checkmark is on. Then expand the Main Interfaces option to reveal Lua and click in there. You need to set up a password for the server to run. If you're lazy and don't care too much about the password, I default mine to test in the extension, so that'll save time later. Then restart VLC. If you did everything right, you can go to localhost port 8080 in your favorite web browser. It'll ask for a username and password. Just type out the password you set before, no username needed. It'll take you to this page. We are now ready to install the plugin into SAMMI. I'll say this again, just to reiterate, you must have SAMMI fully set up for this to work. Again, the instructions will be in the description. If all the circles are green in the bottom left, you can proceed. We'll now need to install the extension. First, go to the GitHub page linked in the description, then Releases, and download the latest VLC.SEF. Inside of SAMMI, open the SAMMI Bridge menu and select Install an Extension and select the VLC.SEF file that you just downloaded. This will make a deck inside of SAMMI called VLC SAMMI Extension. Inside the deck, there's an orange button called VLC Variables. The first line in this button sets the password to test. Replace test with what your password actually is from the first step. At this point, you are ready to go, but let's set up the demo that I prepared. First, we'll need to get the WebSocket password from OBS. Go into Tools, then WebSocket Server Settings, and Show Connect Info. Copy the server password. Go back into SAMMI and then the VLC deck. There is a button called VLC Demo Setup. On line 1, you'll see your WebSocket password goes here. Replace that with your actual WebSocket server password. Save, then run the button. This will make a scene inside of OBS called VLC Demo Lower Third. In SAMMI, in the VLC deck, there is another button called VLC Demo. Go inside that button and enable all the commands. Now, inside of VLC, load up a playlist and start playing songs. If everything is done correctly, you should see the song title start fading in and out when you change it. There are two features that this plugin has: triggers and commands. Triggers are what let you respond to changes inside of VLC. There are currently 3 triggers at the time of this video. VLC status updated is when any change occurs inside of VLC. Generally, you shouldn't use this unless you want to show the current time of the song, because it fires literally all the time. VLC song change is when the song gets changed. This is the trigger that the demo uses. Finally, there is VLC state change, which will happen when VLC pauses, plays, or stops. When making buttons that use these triggers, you'll most likely want to grab the data from the VLC variables button. See the VLC demo button for a good example. Commands are what let you actually control VLC inside of SAMMI, which in turn could be triggered by channel points, chat messages, or other events. I feel like the title of the command is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just list them here. The commands are VLC play file, VLC pause, VLC toggle pause, VLC stop, VLC next, VLC previous, VLC toggle random, VLC toggle loop, and VLC toggle repeat. Loop controls the entire playlist, where repeat just repeats the current song. I may add more commands in the future, so if there's something specific you'd like to see, let me know. And that about wraps it up. I hope the plugin is useful to you. I also stream here and on Twitch, so I'll see you guys around. Bye!